Hey everyone! Today I'm going to talk about a subject which can be rather complex, but I'll try to do my very best to break it down, simplify it, and most importantly, show how to apply it. After all, if anyone wants to study nitty-gritty details, I'll post a link below where you can dive deeper in this subject. My intention is, as stated above, provide simplified information that one can put into practice. I also invite everyone who knows something about this subject to share your opinion and knowledge if you want to, so we can all grow and benefit from this. It is nice to have as many tools as possible to live a purposeful life in this material plane. Don't you agree? My name is Barchi. I'm a gentle guide here to inspire, empower, and support you to be your most precious, authentic self. A few words about cognition and tone. If you watched any of my videos on arrows, more specifically environment, digestion, and motivation, you might have noticed that I talk about 6 colors. I didn't specify what color meant, but rather talk about how it shows in our design. Today I'm going to talk about tone, which is one step underneath the color or substructure behind the color. It is the blueprint. It is where everything is. The same as color, tone has 6 variations too. Okay, let's check the cognition and see what it tells us. Firstly, if you have an advanced map done, you would see both the tone as well as the color next to your arrows. Tone would be in a triangle shape. But to determine what is the tone of your cognition, you don't need that chart. I will show you how to find it in your human design chart. To do that, log in or create a profile at Genetic Metrics. It is for free and I don't get any payment from sharing it. So create your profile or log in if you have one already. Just pause this video until you do so. Now, make sure you have your foundation chart open, as you can see on the screen. And now click on the field which is just next to foundation and says quantum. And with a drop-down menu, choose body. Then find the word cognition and just write down what it says. So let's get started. Cognition is connected to the first top arrow, and it is how we take in the world. It is so important to know that every time we make a decision, when we tap into our strategy, that strategy taps into the tone and gets information from there. And I'll explain what I mean. When you look at the screen, you can see there are names for each tone. Cognition, as well as you'll see they are wired to 3 awareness centers, which are spleen, ajna, and solar plexus. And by now this might be too much information already, so let's just stick to tone, okay? Tone 1, security. Because this one is connected to spleen, it is based on fear and survival. Here everything is a threat. This one doesn't like new things. This one is very primal and basic. It knows how to survive. That leads it to build a secure foundation. Cognition says smell, which means that these people should use smell to see what is good for them. They can smell if something is safe, and most importantly, they can smell a rat. They have this primal instinct that tells them when something is off, and no one can really fool them as long as they aren't stuck in their mind. Sense of smell serves their need for safety. Tone 2. So the second tone is called uncertainty. This one is also part of the spleen, but it is different. Seems like the other side of the coin. If you remember line 2, it's all about experimenting and being curious. These people are open to new things, new tastes, and want to try them as they live in the now. They aren't concerned about the survival and defense in the way Tone 1 is, so these people can try different things and can taste everything through the mouth. They should taste life, and they are here to recognize something new that emerges in the present moment. Tone 3. Here you can see we go from spleen to ajna center. The tone is called action and cognition is outer vision. That one is the third tone, and it's all about looking at things, focusing on the world, being fully aware of it, taking action steps and applying them in order to control it, to control the world. This is the final one of the leftness before it transfers to rightness. As Uru Hu says, this is also the place where non-self was born. One needs to experience the world. It is very strategic. If that's yours, your awareness is focused outwards and strategic, as I already mentioned. You need to be aware of what is going on around you in your world with your eyes wide open. Tone number 4. This one is called meditation, and cognition is inner vision. Tone 3 was the last one on the active side, and this one is the first one on the right, perceptive side. Check arrows if you want more information on this subject. So this one is about inner vision. What lies is inside of you when you experience the world. Your sensory world isn't on the outer eyes, but on inner vision. You can scan a person or a situation with your inner eyes, so meaning your eyes closed. You can assess them through breathing and just taking them in. You can actually feel things with your eyes closed, as I mentioned. Just look inwards for the answer. Meditate and don't trust the eyes to deceive you, as the answer lies within. Tone 5 is called judgment, and the cognition feeling. If you notice, this one is wired to solar plexus, where our emotions lie. You can feel the feelings of others. You connect to them and sense them. It's really about judging how the other person feels, how the environment feels, how pretty much everything feels. You take in the frequency of the world through feelings, through your body. Tone number 6. Tone is acceptance and cognition is touch, which means that people get feel for things through touch. They might like to touch a person with whom they're talking to, just to get a feel of their essence. They sense the world through physical touch, or when their aura touches another. They might enjoy using their hands for work and use them to create whatever they're passionate about. They might have different hobbies, all including their hands. Through touch, they read and take in the world, so they should use it for their advantage. I personally find that my color and tone work together quite well, but I'm definitely more aware of the color to tone, to be honest. Let me know if you can relate in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts and will do my best to answer your questions. And like or subscribe, will you? Thanks so much. See you next time. Bye.